All right, so Ruckus Rugby episode 4. It's the review of the semifinals that have just gone over the weekend, and what a weekend it was! Some great rugby and some good comments from us to look forward to. So, Chris, what were your thoughts over the weekend?
Yeah, wow. The Jaguares Brumbies game, they just got thrashed. So yeah, no real challenge there. But the Crusaders Hurricanes, it was a good game. It was a good game.
Yeah, I agree as well. It was a very enjoyable game. Although the result didn't go my way, but the Hurricanes did. They put them under a wee bit of pressure, but probably just not consistently enough.
Yeah, yeah, and a couple of players from the Crusaders were having a pretty damn good game.
Oh yeah, normally
I don't want to say.
as they always do.
Well, should we start off with the Jaguares and Brumbies then?
Yep.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah. So that game, I kind of had an idea that maybe the Jaguares would, they'd put on another good show. It was a packed stadium. Like,
oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was freaking. It was like
honestly,
nearly
it was
sold out.
sold out.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, that's
yeah.
awesome. Well, it's the first
It
time
must.
that's ever.
Yeah, it must have been an absolute cauldron in there. Like
Yeah,
the noise
and
must have been horrendous. But
it's becoming a bit of a fortress too.
mm,
Like previously, New Zealand teams didn't care about going there, but now it's like it's actually quite. It was already hard for like Australia and South Africa to go there and get a win, but New Zealand was just go there and probably just business as usual. But now it seems you got to be careful.
it seems now like sort of no team is safe, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Then
Yeah, the Brumbies, I felt they were their own worst enemy.
but what the Jaguares kept doing is as soon as it was in their 22, they got out of there. They kicked it out way downfield. They were like they were not having any of that. They were
Yeah,
not going to play down there. I think they tried to run it out a couple of times because there was space or something, but basically not. They're just going to kick it out. They weren't,
yeah,
and then another good thing they do is their line out's really good. So they were like contesting every single line out for the Brumbies. So
yeah.
and they did get a few steps.
The Brumbies just really, I think they were just shocked at how many points that the Jaguares were just accumulating, like often.
Yeah, and they just like when you stick to the game plan and the game plan isn't working, and maybe you should change a few things. They don't do that.
Yeah,
They should have been. They should. It should have just been a game of force back, but they just didn't have the ball. The Brumbies had. The Jaguares had better attack. So if they got a turnover, it was on. They were running it.
and
They
another thing that didn't help the Brumbies there was Christian Lealiifano. Just like he just had a bad night,
yeah,
afternoon or whatever it was, night. I'm pretty sure it was, but there were two instances where he tried little chips over the top,
yeah.
and I think they both resulted in tries at the other end. So
It's they've become a team where you don't kick to them like the All Blacks. You better watch out
yeah,
because they're dangerous. They're dangerous from like 10 to 15. Well, I should say they're dangerous from like 1 to 15 because their back row is pretty impressive as well. That Pablo Matera, man,
yeah,
he is awesome.
yeah. He's always in pretty much every game. His name is coming up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he's one of their standout players. Yeah, but they have them across the field actually.
That's the thing about their backline as well. Go looking for work as well.
Yeah,
I think that's
and they
why they get a lot of opportunities.
yeah, they have really. I think they've taken a lot of things from the All Blacks and New Zealand teams. Like when there's a turnover and it gets passed, they pass it out, and then there's like 5 guys lined up on the wing, ready to go. like playing in that channel, that small
Yeah.
channel. Just things like that. Other teams, like, they make a huge break, but no one's there to back them up sometimes, or not enough people to back them up.
Yeah.
And they lack the skills to get the proper pass away a lot of the time. But I remember when Argentina, they were throwing it around, like when they first joined the rugby championship and stuff, and I mean it was good, but it was kind of like they're going sideways. But now they're like doing it really efficiently.
Yeah, they're finally getting I think a bit better balance now, I think. But yeah, the Brumbies, I was actually kind of disappointed with. I don't know, maybe they just felt like they were getting blown away, and it was just becoming a bit too much for them.
Yeah,
I expected a bit more from them, but
yeah. But actually, they haven't really been that good all season. They just got a few wins. Um, I think they had like a kind of they had an easier, like halfway through the season, they had an easier run to the finish. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I
And
mean, look,
home games.
old old Phil Kearns and co of the Aussie commentary team probably won't be very happy with the result, but
Yeah, but I think, yeah, I think actually for me, the Reds was the only one that really showing improvement and kind of promise for the future this year. So I think no Australian team belonged in that final.
yeah,
No offense to Australians, like
yeah.
they did beat the Sharks, but yeah, then they just got thrashed.
You don't belong in a final until you actually make a decent claim by your form or how you're playing.
Yeah, like the Hurricanes belong there because that was close. They could have won, but they didn't. But you know, I will say the centre pairing also for the Jaguares is really strong. 10 tackles each. One of them scored 2 tries, and that one and number 12 is their captain. So he's doing. It's interesting. They took it off Creevy and gave it to the captaincy to that guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's yeah,
But I think maybe because Creevy is a good player, they just want him to focus on playing. Also, they
yeah,
always take him off on the 50-minute mark. So
yeah.
I
Some
guess
people are better
uh,
when they don't have the responsibility of the captain as well as
yeah,
managing their own play.
like you wouldn't want to give it to Retallick. Just let
No,
him play.
yeah. Even though he's a leader, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he can definitely do it, but just yeah. All right, that's all I got to say about that one. They smashed them. That was
Well,
about
yeah,
it.
thrashing it. Yeah. Well, anyway,
So Hagoy's
that's food for thought for the Brumbies going into next season. Maybe they should look at a bit more player recruiting. I don't know. Probably.
well, they lack the depth. They've probably got the best players they could get,
Well, yeah,
unless they try. Hey, Falau.
yeah. Come on, mate. We've got the checkbook out.
No. Oh yeah, no. Pocock's not there anymore.
No,
Bainbridge. Yeah.
yeah. They're in camp. The Wallabies are in camp at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they better be. They got to sort their crap out.
Oh, yeah. Um. All right. So moving on to Crusaders versus Hurricanes at Ollie Gothley Stadium. Um.
Bloody hell, yeah.
So again, like as we said before, it was an exciting game actually, and it was pretty enjoyable. Like it basically sort of lived up to a semi final.
Yeah. I think the Hurricanes lost that one in the first half. They just weren't there. And then they turned
Yeah,
on in the second half, but it was kind of a bit late by that point.
yeah,
And they kind of allowed like some people to get a few quick tries. Like they scored one, and I think it was maybe Moanga made like a break. He was having a good game, wasn't he?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He showed
Barrett did
class
show.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, Barrett did show like some good things too, but yeah, it's hard to judge that battle with the players around Moanga. I don't know if it's fair to make a judgment. If you put Barrett in that position, he's probably got absolute freedom to do whatever
yeah,
he wants.
yeah. See,
Hurricanes is going to worry about stuff.
well, it goes to what you just said that Bowden Barrett can't. I think he struggles a bit with line speed from the defence.
Yeah, and he plays pretty flat usually.
Yeah, so he doesn't have enough time in that situation. So
Yeah,
obviously the Crusaders, they always do. They're very smart. They've done their homework.
yeah.
And by now people know what Beauden Barrett is like. So once
They
you
know
cut down his time to give it to his centres,
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like the Hurricanes don't have a good enough forward pack to do that to Mo'unga because they're facing the Crusaders forward pack and they protect him.
exactly.
Obstructing players illegally or legally. Not sure. Well, the ref doesn't say anything, but
Yeah.
he can have a free game. It is kind of good to know there's another number 10 though, in New Zealand.
Oh yeah, there is. I mean,
Yeah,
he's quality. I mean, you're playing rugby at that level. It's not, I mean, international level is another level, but you can't be more prepared than playing quality Super Rugby.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I can't say there was. I don't know who would you call a standout in that game. Okay, the standout is Richie Mo'unga because he had the second most run meters. He did score a try as well. George Bridge had over 100 meters, the most for their team, so he's having a good game too. And Severies, he just got 2 tries.
Yeah.
So their game wasn't to mark him up.
Yeah, they let him go. Yeah.
They didn't do that as efficiently as was it the Highlanders?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's too many people to watch anyway, so. But I think you got to put someone on Severies.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, yeah, the Hurricanes remind me of the Warriors in many ways. Like they've got threats all across the park as well, but they just don't. Um, they sometimes just can't utilize things properly, and yeah,
Yeah.
like I thought that when Laumapi scored that try, I thought, oh, is he making the wrong move here by taking it on his own? Because I thought he was going to get wrapped up.
Yeah.
Because out wide,
Yeah.
the Crusaders.
Well, look, it
Yeah,
probably was the wrong move, but in the same time, they would have had that person out on the wing marked up. They would have got across. But I guess it shows how predictable Nani Laumapi is. He's going to get the ball and he's going to run at the line, and that's it. He ain't going to
yeah,
pass it.
yeah,
So that's if he was looking for All Black selection, I think he did have a good season, but he's doing many things that the All Blacks. He's not doing the things that the All Blacks want, like communication, not passing it, things like that.
yeah,
That's probably why Crotty Nonu or all those guys are going to be above him. Sonny Bill, they'll be looking. Sonny Bill's not looking to score a try. He's looking for the offload.
yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a bit greedy by him. He did get it, but yeah. Interestingly, the Hurricanes actually scored one more try than the Crusaders. The Crusaders
Oh,
got 4. Oh, 3. Crusaders got 3, and Hurricanes got 4. Yeah.
oh,
So,
yeah,
yeah, a lot of penalty kicks and stuff.
yeah.
Maybe shout out to Matt Todd. He did make 16 tackles in this game, but also Jack Goodhue, 13 tackles. So he's doing the right things to maybe get call up for the All Blacks.
Well, yeah, he has had a good season. There's no doubt about it. And his combination with Crotty's just been really stable.
Yeah,
It's kind of like their old, Conrad Smith and Matanonu. They were just solid together. They knew each other's
yeah.
game. They understood.
But if you're having Crotty and Goodhue here, you've kind of got two players with no X factor. You know, Nonu was kind of the X factor player. Sonny Bill's the X factor player, and then you had Conrad Smith there or Crotty. So yeah, I don't think you want two of those. You know, other countries do that, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
It works, but you know, if you want to try scoring threat or try setting up, that's probably what Nani Laumapi has to add to his game, is the offload or something. And defense, because he never makes heaps of tackles.
Yeah, I mean, he should be making tackles. He's a brute. I mean,
yeah. That I guess they leave that up to like, because Matt Proctor was playing.
Yeah.
Where is he? I can't even find him. Did he not make a tackle or something? What? Is he not even here? I'm looking for his name. Where are you? Proctor. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, there. Oh, they called him Billy Proctor. Is that his name? Is that his name, or is it just a joke?
No, his name's Matt Proctor, but no, Billy Proctor's his brother.
Is he on the team?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's got a brother.
They've written Billy Proctor and there's no Matt Proctor. Okay, well anyway, both of them low tackles.
Who, Proctor?
And all the forwards have most tackles. It's like the backs don't really want to tackle that much or something.
Yeah,
you can see a difference.
It's an obvious tactic then, but the wrong idea.
Yeah, it's not good enough because you'll lose every time if you're playing the Crusaders. They're just going to think, oh, they don't like tackling, so we just have to beat Artie Sarver there, and we're through.
Yeah. I mean, the Hurricanes just didn't seem, on their first half, effective enough.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do really think that this is the real final. The Jaguares and the Crusaders. I think it's the two best teams. Because the Jaguares look good all over. Their backs look good, and the backs are defensively good too, especially those centers, making a lot of tackles. So the Crusaders must look at that, and then they'll be like, well, we're not going through there. Because they're probably going to tackle us. So they probably do have to tackle out wide.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how the Crusaders play because they're going to throw it around as well, like they will. But are they going to play more of a maybe try and put the Jaguares under pressure by like tactical, trying to put them under tactical kicking pressure, or?
Oh yeah, maybe we should save this for the preview.
Yeah.
Because I got some things to say about that too. But yeah. Well, maybe to round this game off, I can just the forwards for the Hurricanes did have a good game. Artie Sarver, 14 tackles. James Blackwell, Jeff Tumuanga Allen. Who's that? They all had like over 10 tackles. So TJ Pirinar had 8. So he's no slouch. I felt sorry for him because he's like really trying hard.
Yeah.
He's playing really well, and then they lose. It kind of sucks for him.
Yeah, he's also become the most capped Hurricane ever now as well.
Yeah.
After that game.
Maybe another. Do you reckon maybe for another video? But do you reckon TJ's the form scrum half in New Zealand?
I'd say so.
Yeah. Just the one thing, his passes are sometimes a bit freaking off, but.
I know, that's what I was going to mention in that game. In the game they played against the Bulls, his delivery speed was a bit off.
And no, it's like going to the ground sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
He needs to really like get that. At least it can't be intercepted.
Yeah. With most teams now coming up pretty flat, you know.
Yeah, that's maybe why he's really good, but that seems Steve Hansen's never like really happy with him, even if he plays well.
Yeah.
Because they just want that nice delivery that Aaron Smith gives you. I guess that's why they call him the best, because that's your job.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you say who's a better rugby player, I'd say TJ Perenara.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, maybe that's for another video. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Well, I
Looking
think we
forward to
covered. Yeah, I think
yeah.
we covered most of that. The semi-finals. Then it's going to be looking forward to the final. It's going to be a great final.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll catch up with the preview this week and maybe a couple other videos.
That's right. Alrighty, people. We
All
will
right.
see you again on Ruckus Rugby. Take
Cheers.
care for
Have a
now,
shake.
and yo's up.